All right, good evening, folks. Welcome to the Ox Billiards stream. This is Zach Ross. Joining me in the booth tonight, Chris Iberger. How you doing?
I'm very good. Very excited for the match. I know both players very well. Played a lot of tournaments already with them, so looking forward.
Yeah, so we've got Chad Galera versus Joe Towne. They are playing 9-ball. They are hand racking. There is no golden 9-ball, and you have to call the 9 as well. Makes things a bit more interesting.
Playing 3-foul.
Yeah, 3-foul in effect and winner break. So Chad wins the lag here. We'll be breaking off first.
Will be interesting. Let's see who will get used to the very fast felt first. Cool. 2 down. Shape on the 1. Looks good. Too short a little bit.
Yeah, may consider drawing into the side rail here. Come back out middle table.
Oh, he called the 9. Kind of smart. I mean, if you play call the 9, no matter if you make the 3 or not, if you make the 3, it's still your turn. I like the choice.
Yeah, and he didn't quite sell out here either. The 6 is blocking that path, so Joe will have to kick here. I don't mind going top rail. You just really have to make sure that when you come off this right rail that you have enough angle to actually clip the 3 in. Definitely don't want to be on the thick side of the 3 here. Hit that nice.
Nice shot.
All right, do you think he pinches, or I guess he can kind of shoot across this 4 and maybe take the 6 in the lower right, or what's your positional thought here?
Yeah, I see 3 shots. Drawing on the left long rail, going forward, short rail. Or play this shot actually, yes. The easiest for getting shape, but I guess the hardest to make. Alright, now let's see if we can play
The trifecta?
yeah. I mean, the angle might be deceiving, but you might be rail firsting the 9 with the 6.
I think he's going to carom.
Carom the
Yeah.
nice shot.
So quick out here from Chad. Was kind of eyeing that 9-ball early anyway.
Okay, rack 2. Jet to break. Off the left rail.
Oops, sorry about this. Oh my god.
Oh, that's the wrong table. Well, James made a 7. That's good.
Operator error early on. All right, so it's a dry break.
I think you just see enough. Go forward. 3 rail, center table. Next shot 2, bottom right. Yep. Good position.
Would you say a little too much spin?
Yeah. I think he played it rather hard with a
Mm.
lot of spin. Probably didn't account for the deflection enough. And then the pockets here to play tight. Oh.
Yeah, not quite the right angle, but also maybe a little too much speed into that rail, so it caught a bit tighter than he was looking for.
And he's trying, I guess he's trying to go 2 rails to the right, which I personally don't like, because you cross the line of position onto the 2, which makes it very tough. So your speed needs to be absolutely perfect. Just a high ball, coming back center table, free, same pocket. Yep. And that's what I meant. Like, he didn't play it hard, felt it's playing very, very fast. Decided to go for the safe way and take the harder 4. So what you do? The 8 blocks, bottom left, 7, probably top left, aiming low, 2 rails out, 1, okay.
Yeah, gonna have to settle for the 5-8 combo here. I think rolling up on this is okay because the cue ball will come off the rail. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just do a stop shot here and accept short side angle.
Yeah. You don't want to end up on the rail. You want to be able to like punch it out a little bit. Oh, rail first. I think you want to go rail first and go behind the 6 on the other side to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of risky. Let's see. Looks like a save. Cue ball, 2 to 3 rails to the short rail on top. 1, 2, and there's the almost third.
Yeah, he wanted to be closer to that left diamond on the top rail because now Chad does have a pretty decent potting angle here.
You can play it very natural, like almost no English, and go short rail bottom, long rail to the right, short rail on top, and come back center table for the 7 top left.
Yeah, just caught it a little too thick. Position to the 7, though, is a little tricky because cue ball's natural path comes off of that short rail and kind of runs into the 7. So would you like maybe put a little left on this, or what's the...
I think play it as thin as possible. You might be able to hit the 9 on the way back, like that. Yep, just missed the 6. But now the 9 is in a tricky spot, at least from this angle. Oh yeah. So you want to go back to where the cue ball is now, ideally a bit even more to the long rail where the 9 ball is. I'll try to open it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a smart choice. The 9 is sort of on the point there, so you may have to settle for shooting past the side pocket if it can go, but that's not ideal.
Yeah. think it's kind of preference. So taking the risk and either I hit the 9 and get lucky to some extent that the 9 leaves, or play better on the 7 and accept the long 9. Little tester here in Rec 2. Yep.
Yeah, it was going to be really hard getting past that point just because the 9 was almost over that side pocket point.
Yep.
So, unfortunate for Chad, but Joe getting breath of fresh air here.
Should be on the board soon. And there it is. 1-1.
Yeah, so a miss from Chad and then sort of one positional mistake from Joe in that rack. So both these players shooting pretty good. This will be our first time seeing Joe's break in this game.
Do we know if they used a lotto to record the match? Did they say something?
No, I don't think they did. Yeah, I feel like Salado, like, players think about it after the fact, but I'm like,
yeah.
no, you should have thought about it before.
Interesting. So he didn't check his own rack very, very fast. Probably accepting that you anyways cannot rack perfectly with a hand rack. And just hit it hard, I guess. Control the cue ball. Two ball down the side, one ball gets not ideal. 5 ball down. So I guess safe coming up.
Yeah, what do you think about banking the 1 and kind of trying to thin it behind the 8-7 while bringing the cue ball to the left side of the table? Or is that too much?
Banking the 1 where?
So banking the 1 towards the well, Joe's in the way, but
Sorry, Joe.
banking the 1 towards the rail where the 8 is, while you send the cue ball towards the 3.
Yeah, I guess on this one because there's so many balls on the.
Oh, he caught it too thin.
Yeah. I think with 4 balls down in the like 4, 6, 7, 8, I personally would just focus on the cue ball and try to get a cue ball behind the cluster and don't really so much care on the 1.
I see. So you would just basically cut the 1 towards the right pocket while sending the cue 2 rails around? Yeah, I like that idea. There was definitely a lot to hide behind. So Chad takes a swing here, kind of rearranges the furniture a little bit, but not really leaving an open shot.
No, and only sees the right side of the 1.
Yeah, for a 1-3 combo, that's kind of sketchy, so... One problem here is he set up the 1-9, the American cheese here, which he'll definitely be calling.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, if you miss the 9, it might hook, and the 1 will stay almost where the 9 is right now. It's hitting pretty straight. Might be also selling out at the end.
Unless the 8 goes.
Oh wow.
So took a free shot at the combo, kind of paid off. He still has turn at the table.
I guess the 4, 4 passes to 6 for bottom right. Just stopped it, stun it a little bit over to the left, or use the long rail left, like he does. Maybe draw back half foot and then just roll the 6. Yep. This is pretty much half a foot, right?
Yeah, you're pretty spot on. Let's get the ruler out there real quick. Yeah, no, he's looking pretty good. Each line kind of goes into the next here, so just take a stop shot and he's out.
Yeah, Jet looks decent early on. Yep. And there it goes down, 2-1.
Yeah, so really well played there from Chad. Joe just with a defensive mistake, but he also didn't have the best look at that one. So, you know, sometimes the layout is just not in your favor. And that's kind of one of those instances there.
Also, Jet didn't really check his rack. So trusting the cue ball control and the power, I guess. And hoping for a look on the next available lowest ball.
Let us know in the chat what you think the final score will be tonight. Currently Chad up 2-1 going into rack number 4. Makes the 1 and the 4, but no clear look on the 2, so push out. Very likely here. What position do you like for the push out?
That's a tough one. I mean, if you bring the cue ball to the bottom short rail, he will snooker you after. So you need to probably leave him.
Just kind of clipping the 2 here, you know?
Yeah, just leaving the right edge like that. And not leaving him the 9 at the same time. Worked out, I guess. So from here, I guess Joe will be playing cue ball, short rail, bottom, short rail up, and the cube and the 2 ball, long rail on the right side, and trying to get him maybe behind the 9.
Yeah, well,
or behind the 5.
Yeah, he hands it back here to Chad to see what he was thinking.
Might be thinner than we see here.
Yeah, I think maybe he was expecting a little more action from the cue ball to get back up table.
If he doesn't hit a 9, I think it's getting behind the 3. Now forward. Needs to stop. It's good. And this one, don't try to hold it and like, let your stroke a little bit out and go 2 rails, left short, and then to the right, and play the 5. Yeah.
Almost a little bit of a miscue there.
If you just follow this ball, you would get almost the same position as like just letting it go instead of drawing. Oh, wow. Strong. Confident.
Yeah, Chad's really feeling it.
And here, what do you play? You play for bottom right or you play for the side?
I kind of like playing for the side, just because you let your stroke out a little bit. But at the same time, now you have to get back down table for the 7, so you kind of have to run this up, which with the angle into the side... Oh, he's going to play bottom.
Oh, wow.
Oh, interesting.
This was a good shot. He might... No, I think he has it.
Yeah.
And then top, bit of right. Yep. Oh, this is not the angle you want. you really need to be. That's tough. Either you are very confident and stunning it over with a lot of power, which makes it easy missable, or draw it back 2 feet, which is hard to control. See? Try to stun it out, not enough speed.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to accept the really sharp angle here, but I don't see a scratch line, so just hit it smooth.
Top left, maybe. Oh, very thin. Okay. Good. 3-1.
Yeah, Chad's really just capitalizing on Joe's mistakes
Yeah.
early here. Steph in the chat guessing the final will be 9-6 in Chad's favor, just based on the way that they've been playing so far. I think that's a pretty good prediction. Haven't really seen too many mistakes from Chad, so I think Joe will have to kind of sharpen up his. Another dry break here, though.
I didn't check how did the one ball end up there? Was it going straight there, or was it hitting the one of the long rails? Oh, the long rail on the left. In the meantime, Joe going for the save. Will he get there? Yes.
Kind of leaves both kicking angles out of here.
Is he going for his jump stick?
Maybe to jump over the 7 to take a clean cut, or a kick, rather.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a confident choice.
Yeah, kick to the short rail.
Executed rather fast for how I know him. Usually it takes more time for his jump, lining up a few pre-strokes, and this was rather rushed, I feel.
Maybe it was the awkwardness of the lean. Didn't want to be in that position too long. But okay, opportunity for Joe now. Ball in hand. Has quite a bit of work to do here, but as long as he maintains control of the table.
I think he wanted to come more to the center of the table. Now he has the angle to go to the long right side. I think he wanted to come more to the left side to play the 3 in the same pocket, which I think...
Yeah, I think the 3 does go by the 9 in the bottom right.
Yep. But he has the wrong angle now, going around probably, trying to, which is risky. Oh, it was beautiful. Didn't see that.
Yeah, hit that with a ton of spin. He actually wanted to land a little bit sharper on this angle.
Yeah.
So now he's going to have to either manufacture it or draw down to the short rail and take the 5 in the top right, maybe.
Or with a hair of left and play the 5 bottom left. Leave the cue ball between 9 and 5.
No, I was thinking bring it down here and shoot the 5 in the top right.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, just because he didn't have that angle. And, being down 2 racks, you don't want to be forcing an angle. Like, just accept the longer shot. I mean, he can even do the same thing here. Just draw off the short rail a little bit. And because of the angle he has, he should be able to get pretty good on the 6. But, got to make this one first.
Probably drawing this back.
Oh, he went for the side.
No, I think he played safe though.
Yeah. He was actually telling me about that safe today when he came in. He was practicing that safe, and he's like, "Yeah, I was playing on Chris's table, and it's a little slower than this, so I'm trying to acclimate."
Yeah, my table is the Simonis 860 Tournament Blue, the regular diamond.
Mm-hmm.
And it's much slower actually than these tables here at Brunswick.
So good save from Joe, recognizing that he didn't have to be aggressive. And I think that will be advantageous for his game kind of in this particular match because Chad has had all the momentum. You can kind of slow him down a bit, getting a couple ball in hands with some good safes. Also just running this rack out.
Yeah, a little bit more than he wanted, but it's still okay. Just forward. Don't do anything fancy. Roll it in with a nice speed. Not too slow. Just like that.
Do you play 2 rails and cross the line
You
here?
know me. I hate crossing.
I know.
But sometimes you have to.
Yeah.
Or just up the table.
Slow down. I got a little close to his work, but this should be okay. I think he can kind of stun across. Oof, I don't know. Yeah, it's a little awkward.
For this one, you would need to stand at the table to see where's your scratch line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he can draw it back a little bit, but he wants to make sure that once it hits that right side rail, it comes below the left side pocket.
Yeah, and then you scratch on the other side of the table, so it's...
Yeah.
Yep. From this angle, I almost feel if you just play top, not too hard, you might be able to avoid a scratch on top right. It's tough.
It is close. You might have to put like just a touch of inside left.
Let's see. Oh. Is he aiming for the bank? Looks like it from here. Yep.
That's unfortunate.
And that's, for me, it's preference. Go high with a bit of left and go 2 rails, or just top and a bit of right and go 1 rail.
Oh, he didn't get the draw he wanted at all. Do you think it's just a little bit too punchy on the stroke, maybe? Yeah. So Joe with the second life here.
So what you do? I mean, if you play just high ball, you might hit the 9 and might get lucky or unlucky.
What do you think it would look like? Draw, fade? That's probably brings the cue ball out too far.
Yeah, he tried a lot of top left to avoid the kiss on the way back, and the deflection got him.
Well, it doesn't quite sell out, but he does leave a bank. You go to the top right corner where he's standing. Cue ball runs away. You go the reverse bank. Might get a little bit better look at the 9. But he is going top right. Yeah, and just hit it way too hard. Needed time for that angle to develop. But he leaves Joe pretty weird here. What do you think about going for the 8 in the side, but calling the 9 in the top right with the cue?
Correct.
Because the angle is almost perfect.
Yep.
Yeah. You might as well just go for it.
Calling the 9.
Yeah.
Top left from our view. At the same time, in reality, go for the 8-ball bank, what you were saying.
Yeah, I like this a lot. This will be a sweet out if he gets it. Okay, left it pretty weird.
So where the 9 is right now, you can't forget about the 9, really. For 99% of positions on the table. Yeah, it's not snookered. So just focus on the 8. Forget about the 9. The only ball on the table is the 8 right now.
And you go for the bottom right cut. I guess probably, right?
Yeah. You play it top and bottom left.
I guess if you want to be crafty, you could try to bank it right past the 9.
Yeah.
That's a huge pocket, right? Oh, he just lasered it. And
getting weird.
It's
Half weird.
yeah, I mean the cut's a little sharp in the side pocket there. Joe could consider just cutting all the way up rail. Clip the 9 out. You just got to make sure that this cue ball gets to the left side of the table.
Or, I mean, he just recently here went to the second day in the Banks tournament, or just bank its side.
Oh no. He's not going to like this.
That's pretty thin, but yeah, the 9 helps a lot in Jet's favor. Oh, yep.
Just needs to get that speed going. He's got it. For those of you just tuning in, they are calling the 9 ball, so that's why he pointed to the pocket. And ooh, almost missed that somehow.
Wait for it. No, it's too slow. 4-1.
All right, breaking off rack number 6. Another dry break here from Chad. Hand rack. Doing him no favors currently, but he is ahead, so doesn't necessarily need to figure out the break as long as he can figure out the rack. Not the best opener. Looks like Joe's going for a safe, and it leaks out just enough to leave Chad a shot in the lower right corner. Hey, Sun Scream in the chat. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're having a good evening, or morning, or afternoon, wherever you are tuning in from. Ooh,
Oh, wow.
Try to play a little too cheeky.
Yeah.
That's been a couple shots where he's kind of almost clipped the point going in to the pocket.
So how do you get position on what's your choice for your next shot after the 1? 2-8 combo?
God, I mean, I don't really like trying to draw back into position. So I think you kind of have to like maybe fade this and around the 6 for the 2-8 combo.
Oh no.
Just not that. Yeah, just let up on the stroke a little bit too much. Plays with a little bit of top left to kind of sharpen the angle, which he did. Nice.
But also
Unfortunately, it will be... No, okay. I was going to say it might bump the 8 out of the way, but he did leave a 2-8.
Oh, playing lefty. Means he's feeling very confident. Oh.
Confident on potting, maybe not controlling.
Yeah. Too fast.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, the combo is easy. Let's just shoot it.
I mean, he has to jump. Oh, does not want to take the long jump. Kick will actually be okay. Put a little bit of bottom into this, so when it hits the 2, and hopefully you catch
Oh.
no, he's going
Looks
this
like-
way. Okay.
He sees it. Oh wow. Oh,
Oh, he's worried about that.
this he doesn't see now. If you hit a 3 on the bottom side, a lot of good things can happen. 3 turn traveling up. Cubo staying on the bottom side of the table.
His kick looks have been a bit off this match so far. I feel like he's hitting everything very sharp.
And very fast for like
Yeah.
he was I still grab myself, go down to shoot it.
Yeah.
Taking it like 2-3 seconds more to think about it.
I think if Joe recognizes that, he can sort of work that into his strategy here.
Yeah.
But he's got to get...
For the cheese.
Yeah, he's got to close the gap here. This bubblegum cheese.
I assume he called the 9, didn't see it. But
Yeah, he pointed with his stick. Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, wow.
Caught that very wide, but the 4 is going. And now he has...
Yeah.
Nope. Looks like the 5 goes.
5 goes.
Kind of an awkward leave, though. You can't really draw back too much. The cue ball angle is kind of flirting with that side pocket.
Yep. Maybe you're playing the safe, bend the 9 like that.
Yeah, he got pretty good coverage.
But then on the other side, the 5 is in front, so there's also a good chance for Chad to make it. At least make contact. The 5 ball is very big.
Yeah, if he takes the speed off a little bit on this, I think he'll have the right angle. But he's been hitting these really hard. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. See, he's just hitting it way too hard. So it's actually 2 fouls now for Chad. Don't know if there's really a 3 foul opportunity here, but it is something to keep in mind should the rack get awkward.
It's an interesting choice. I mean, you have ball in hand and you give yourself half a table on distance.
He's crossing that line.
Yep. I mean, it works out, can work out, but also half of time it doesn't work.
Yeah, now this one he's going to have to go like 2.5 rails or just stun.
Stun it over with a lot of speed. Makes it missable.
Just needs to
Oh,
not.
wow.
Are you kidding? Yeah, he's shaking his head. We're shaking our heads too. That's incredibly unfortunate.
Looks like he can hit it 1 rail. Nope.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And now take this momentum correct. He needs, after this shot,
Take your time. Hit this bank.
Yeah.
Just hit it pure. You don't need a ton of speed here. Just find the angle. Oh, no way. You put so much draw on that.
oh, and gets very unlucky.
Yeah, when you're hitting with draw like that, it is going to sharpen a lot. I was thinking maybe just hitting a little bit of top on it because he had the angle and it was kind of natural. But Joe almost with the good out, and then suddenly another rack for Chad. So extending his lead now 5-1.
So what you do personally, you play someone in your Fargo range, you're 5-1 down, raise to 9. You try your best. What would you change? What do you do? More offensive even? Playing more defense?
Well, I feel like Joe has been trying to play safeties early on and hasn't quite been executing them in a way that is allowing him to get the run out. It's so hard because you need to hit the reset button, but it's like what am I resetting,
Yeah.
right? Because I am kind of making shots. Him running the cue ball into the 9 and not getting a good look at the 7. I mean, that's
I think 5-1 down, raise to 9. I would took my player break, go to the bathroom, like just reset yourself a minute in the bathroom, look in the mirror, and say, hey, what am I doing here? Like try to analyze a few seconds, what was going well, what was going wrong, what should I change? Some fresh water in your face, and like just come out of the bathroom like new. But then,
yeah. I mean, like he just hit that bank. He was trying to play safe, and the one went 2.5 rails and sat in front of the pocket. So I feel like it's becoming this like cascading effect now, right? Where, well, I'm not hitting my safeties good. I'm not getting the leaves on the shots that I want to get leaves on. And like you said, it may just be he needs to take a quick player break to kind of step away from the table and step away from the moment, right?
yeah.
Because Chad's kind of on a warpath. I mean,
Oh, look at this small, like
This-
the
this
3 wasn't going before, and now it goes.
gets the friendly bump
Yeah.
too. Like,
And then you sit in your chair, see this 5-1 down, it's like, oh dang, even this goes for him. All right, interesting. Leave. He's going 3 rails around. 1, 2. Behind the 8. Yep. Risky.
okay, so positional error from Chad here, midway through the rack. See if he's dialed in his kicks a little bit more. Nope, still going hard.
But I
He
think
went wide that time.
correct. So I
Yeah.
think he overcompensated, or he misjudged the angle, which is, I don't think with Jet usually gets the angles pretty good. So I think he overcompensated, and now too much.
All right, well, I like to find a little window here between the 8 and the 9. Take a steeper angle on the 6. That way you can kind of let your stroke out. Shoot the 7 in the side pocket or the lower left. He's just going to roll straight up on it. That's fine too. Because now he wants to get at least above the 7 to take in the side, or way above the 7 to go in the corner.
Friendly bomb on the 8. Perfect. Yeah, good angle. Yeah, he's perfect.
Now, do you just fade this to the short side of the 8, or you come between the 8 9?
Their preference, I think, going forward 1 to 2 rails, hitting the short rail on the bottom, like that. 1 to 2 rails. Yep. And this just center ball, tip of left, come center table. And it should be it. Yep. And now, take your time. Don't feel like, hey, I made 3 balls. Everything goes now. Take your time. Another second, 2. And focused. And there we go.
All right, Joe closing the gap here. Going into rack number 8.
All right, reg number 8.
Yeah, this will be the second time that Joe is breaking. Pretty good spread here. The 1 does come high, so safety is very much in play.
Yeah,
I think I try to bank the 1 kind of close to the 2 and then fade the cue ball to the upper side of the 3 maybe.
I would go to the left. So I had a cue ball behind the 2, but just with just a bit of English behind the 8. Just go this way.
Okay, he's got some coverage. I think he left a jump. Yeah, he definitely left a jump. Maybe jumping a quarter of that too. Chad could possibly masse, but I think he's going for a jump here.
And then if he makes the 1, he will hit the 6 ball, which might help him to have a leave on the 2 after. Here it comes. All right, this one I probably played 2 rails, bottom long. Well, in this view.
Oh, hold on. Wait.
Yeah.
Sock again?
Change it again. Thank you. No.
Yeah, bottom top, like you were saying.
Yeah. Oh, too hard.
A little too hard. It's going to hide behind the 4 now.
No, he's okay.
No. Yeah, just a little too hard. Gonna have to accept the kick here.
Yeah.
Interesting. Caught that.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
And,
do it again. Do it again.
At least, I mean, tell yourself, at least I'm still at the table. I got lucky, yes, but I'm also at the same time 5-2 down, so.
For sure.
Okay, doing 3 rails up to 4 rails to the bottom. 1, 2. You don't want to scratch. 3 and 4.
Okay.
Containing safe.
Chad could potentially do the same if he is able to hit that 3 thin enough to the left, send the cue ball back down.
The risk there, though, if you hit it too thick on the left, you sell out. The 3 will stay in the front of the table. Front of the table, of course. Front of the pocket.
Technically correct.
Yeah, technically.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, just hit it too thick. Now he's sold out for the side. All right, well, each of these pockets kind of has a good line to the next shot here. As long as he gets below this 4.
Oh, he's playing top. I would play... Interesting. But this tells me he's not feeling confident. If he would play confident, he'd like place a stop shot, go short rail on the bottom and comes back to the center of the table where the spot is and have to 4 on the left.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Hit it with decent speed, just caught it a little too thick. Or too thin, rather.
Yeah, 7 helps, so you just need to focus on staying center table to just make the 6.
That was awkward. He caught the ball and the corner almost at the exact same time, which kind of shot the cue ball out in that weird motion there. So yeah, he's going to have to come out with a pretty big shot here.
If you play too hard, there's also a scratch line to the bottom left. Play too hard. Just enough.
Yeah, I hit it real nice.
Yeah. This one, do we have the other angle?
You can kind of just float this up, right?
Yeah.
It's thin enough to where the cue ball momentum will just carry back middle table. So, yeah, it's pretty good
Oh!
speed.
Wow.
Didn't compensate for the tangent line. Maybe need to throw just a touch of left on it with that speed.
This can be a turning point though. It's 5-2. Instead of 6-2, you go 5-3 with the momentum.
Oh yeah, 5-3 is huge for Joe right now. He does not want, especially now this game is technically half over for Chad. Definitely don't want that 4-rack deficit. So just draw this down.
Well, goes forward with a bit of left. A risk for a scratch if he plays it this way.
Yeah, landed perfect.
Yep. If I'm Chad now, I would take my player break, even though I'm 5-3 up. Let's see what I do. Continue playing.
Yeah, I mean, they could take a couple minute break. Not really trying to take a huge break, but if they wanted to, they could.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Joe. Joe Towne breaking off rack number 9. A lot of movement, but nothing goes down. And he left a really sweet opener here for Chad. So Chad going to get to work quickly here. Just fade this cue ball to the right side to take the 3 in the top left. Over faded this. So he's going to have to accept going to the top right corner now. But because of the cue ball momentum, it's going to be a little difficult to hold for the 4 in the lower left. So he may consider kind of coming up and down a little bit here. Yeah, just like that. Nice job. Really good angle into the corner as well. You can kind of just draw this back just a little bit. Oh, he's going to go for the side. Nice shot. I think he wants a touch more angle on this just to come up above the 6. Make sure he fades that 8. He went inside with it to avoid. Accepts the longer shot. Can roll this one forward just a little bit. Oh no, he hit it bad. Yeah, you can tell his hand kind of, it was almost like his stroke twisted a little bit there. Well, if Joe wants to be aggressive, he could reverse bank this. I would normally say that you could kind of tie the 6 up to the 9 and then bring this cue ball back down here closest to us, but I really don't really like leaving a 6-9 combo, especially when you can call the 9. But it might be his only choice. You kind of leave the 6 a little bit awkward on the 9, so it's not quite the best combination, while also bringing this cue ball. I think that's what he's... Oh, he went for the kick. As long as it gets to the other side of the 8, which he did. So, nice job there.
No, I think you will see the 6, but getting to the 7, it's tough. All right. Should be able to go forward and end up on the right side of the 7 to play it bottom left. Nice and smooth. And just roll it in. Well, just. There's a lot of pressure. 5-3 down. Raise to 9. Focus making the ball, knowing the 8 is not too hard. Just like that. And now, just a bit of top. 9 ball bottom right. And this should be 5-4 if he holds it. Calling bottom right. He's calling because they call the 9. And this is why he was pointing at the pocket. Nice, smooth, slow pre-strokes. Don't chuck it. And there it is. 5-4. So for people in the chat, just okay what is on his jersey. Is this a team name he played in or actually plays in? What's that? I know to play Scratch. Actually playing a tournament this upcoming weekend? But I don't know just okay if it's a team name. Was it a fun team? Was it the name of his league team? Anybody knows?
Talking about Joe's name on the back of
Yep,
his jersey.
yeah.
Nope, I don't know.
Yeah. Good to have you back in the booth.
Yeah, I thought it might just be like just okay, Joe. You know, like
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. So Sounder Staff, it's probably a team name, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, might be a team name.
It is a Scratch Billiards jersey. Scratch Billiards represent. Sister venue to 15th Street out of Fife. I think they have 16 7-foot diamond tables and 1 9-foot diamond. Really good venue. If you're ever in the area, go check it out.
Nice bar people, super friendly.
Yep.
You always feel welcome when you walk in.
Yeah, Kelly's the best.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also run a 10-ball weekly on Fridays, hosted by Seth Cumby. So if you're interested in sort of getting your rating up or playing some diverse competition, they have players of all skill levels show up there. It is a race to 3 on the A side and 2 on the B side, 10-ball. So pretty cool. I think it's the only 10-ball weekly besides Thunderbird, maybe.
They played 10 ball on Tuesdays.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah.
Seth, by the way, is a awesome tournament director. Nice guy. Super fun. Just can recommend joining his tournaments. So, what did he make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dry break.
Yeah, a lot of dry breaks so far. So I see that Joe has closed the gap here. Was down by 3 or 4 at one point.
I think it was 5.
5-1,
Yeah.
yeah. So he's taken the last 3 in a row.
Kind of unfortunate.
That's kind of the thing with these
Yes.
longer-ish races that you're never you're never out. So I do like the safe here. Yep. Oh, might leak a no, it's good.
Kind of an easy one-rail kick, and a lot of good things can happen if you hit it on the more to the right side. So the 2 can go left long rail and behind the 4-6. Like a kick and stick kind of thing. Oh, very hard. Does he get lucky? No.
Checking to see if he can kind of make the 3-8 combo by just kind of rolling this in.
If you just roll it on to the left center, you snooker yourself behind the 7.
I almost would rather just run this up and back down, and if I fall too low on the 3, I can play safe. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like this. Like, wherever you land here-ish, you're at least getting a look on the 3, as opposed to trying to find that, like, very specific angle and being snookered, so...
So 3 behind the 9, cue ball up table. That's my guess. That's what he's tried. Oh.
It's a pretty decent distance save. He did leave the open shot on the 3. But the cue ball will kind of run into the 9, so that will make things interesting if he were to make the 3 here. This is what we call a good miss.
So if the 3 is not frozen,
which I don't think it is.
Yeah. But a 7 blocks.
Let's
I
go
would
ahead and
otherwise
do a
just
zoom here.
roll it on.
Oh, maybe it is frozen.
Maybe it is. It's close. I think it is, at least from this view.
Yeah.
I think. So then...
Oh, interesting.
No, he didn't want to make the 7 ball.
No, he did not. So yeah, he wanted to basically build a little fortress around the 3.
Yeah.
And now
This
Joe is
can
going to try to
be-
send this up above the 4-6. So a little 3 foul opportunity here.
If you hit this just a hair too thick, you sell out the 3 ball. It's a very delicate shot.
Or you do this.
Oh, wow.
Huh.
I think if you're focusing yourself so much on I need to hit it thin, very thin, you forget about potential scratches on the way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's calling a 9. I think, just as insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, lands pretty good. Can just... I was going to say stun below, but he's just going to roll straight across. Oh, no, he got below.
Oh, that's
Nice.
smart.
Yeah.
Good shot. He's very fast in going down, so it means he's very confident right now in what he's doing. Delivering, good speed, feeling good. So what do you do here? Go center table to play 9 in the same pocket, or you try to hold it for the 9 in the side row? That's good.
That.
I think it's thinner than you think from this angle. So it's
Yes.
Good shot. 6-4. I feel like Jet stayed the level he played, like from a confident level, and Joe catched up now. He seems a bit more confident. So the next strike will be a big one. 7-4 or 6-5. Race to 9. I think that's
Yeah, definitely a pivotal moment here.
yeah. Not saying when you're 7-4 down that's it. No, by far not. But the pressure is getting even higher. So it's kind of a must-win rag for Joe coming up now.
Yeah, a little bit of relief, just because he has caught up and closed that gap to 2 racks. But, you know, he still has to battle through, so gonna hope for a dry break or a mistake here from Chad. And there it is. So opening mistake. There's some pretty decent defense opportunities should he decide to entertain the 3 foul. It's really going to be determined on how he gets onto this 2.
He wants to go 3 rails around between 4-5 and over the 7 to go long right rail. Oh.
All right, well, here comes the safe. I would love to just kind of park this cue ball right on the 7-8 and like reverse bank this 2 towards the 4.
Good speed.
Yeah,
Yep. There was this gap 9-8, but then also the 5 was his
extra insurance.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. And the kick angle is not really there. He might try to screw this a little bit. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. Okay, so he's on 2. I really love sending the 2 down and parking this cue ball right behind the 5. Or even hitting the 2 to the left of the 4.
Yeah.
But I think he's going to go for a little bit of a run out here.
I think mentally running out after someone, if I make a foul and you run the table on me, I think it's very, how to say?
I know what you mean. It's
Yeah.
it's a bit of an impact on your momentum and sort of ego game.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, he was on 2 fouls now, and he's definitely not going to be. So, I don't know. With that many balls on the table, I think I would entertain the 3 foul earlier on, as opposed to, even though I have ball in hand and, like, the rack was kind of open-ish. Like, it's just something that I like to because then you're also telling your opponent, well, don't make mistakes because I can 3 foul.
Mm-hmm.
And if I win a rack off of you with a 3 foul, I think there is a tendency. That's a really sweet bank.
That was a good one.
Yeah. There is a tendency for players who have been 3 fouled to kind of let it get to their head.
Mm-hmm.
So, and now that Chad's back at the table, he's like, I'm not giving it back.
Oh.
So runs into the 8, comes up a little short here.
See the way the speed in which he grabs the bridge. In Germany we call it the Oma, the grandmother. That's what Oma means.
Okay.
The way the speed he grabs it, he feels confident right now.
That one almost double kissed a little bit.
Didn't leave him anything super easy.
No, didn't really sell out. Joe could basically play straight middle on the 6 and send the cue ball towards the 7 while bringing the 6 up table and kind of using the 9-8 as blockers. Yeah, just like that.
Oh.
Very unfortunate. Kind of rushed it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like saw the angle and sort of the zone he wanted to land in, but wasn't like precise about it. And just with the way that Chad's playing is might be costing him here.
Don't want to be straight here.
Do you think he hit this with bottom left and kind of try to come back out? Or he's going to play top to play
he might have some angle, more than it looks like here. Oh, right first.
He's going to need to, zip off the rail a little bit there. Looks like the 8 barely passes.
So either...
Not comfortably, though. You can tell.
Either you slow roll, which I but not personally. And like,
Which everybody hates.
just try to make it and leave the cue ball to the right long rail.
Oh, he's
Or-
going for the carom.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's a good shot.
yeah. Very smart out. Okay, 2 away from the hill now.
In this position where the 8-9 ball was, the way I look at the screen, I didn't even see the shot. I was like, hey, what do you do here to get a leaf onto the 9?
Yeah.
I didn't even think about any combo, to be fair. Alright, so this is definitely a must-win reg for Joe. Probably the next 2. Needs to catch up to 7-6 at least. Another dry break.
Yeah, not quite sure if Joe can really see a piece of that 1. So he is going to push here.
Pushing the 4.
Yeah, if he may have wanted to block the 2 in the lower right a little bit better. But I think for him, just focusing on keeping the cue ball close to the rail was probably the thought.
Think so too. Oh, giving it back?
Yeah, gonna give it back. I guess I don't mind this, considering he is up 3 racks.
Well, if you miss the 8 on the way back, and you have like the 9, 2, 4, you have 3 very big balls. That's or this way. That's the risk on this way to sell out, but I guess the 3 might help him.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go rail first.
Oh, he called the 9 in the bottom left.
Yeah, smart. I mean, he's gonna be clipping that side of the 1. He's like, wait, no, 9 in the side. That 9 is a little weird. I think it's makeable into the side, but kind of awkward.
Oh.
Yikes.
It's very unfortunate. It's most like, I don't know, 4 or 5 times scratch already
Yeah.
in this match. Definitely uncharacteristic in this number. Again, wanted to have a bit more draw. Didn't quite hit as he wanted. Oh, he's calling the 9 the side as well. Not as well. He's calling 9 the side as a kind of insurance. And
Plays with a touch of top left. That way, if you run into the 5, you have a pretty decent angle on the 4.
yeah, I would also call the 9 ball in the side right
Mm-hmm.
and try probably leaving the cue ball behind 7-6 while sending the 3 ball between the 4 and the long, or just make it.
Forget everything I just said. Just make the ball and give yourself perfect shape.
Yeah, good shot. Good shot. Definitely struggling with the speed. Hit it way too hard.
Yeah. Which is interesting because when he was warming up, when I was watching him, I thought he had actually dialed it in, but maybe just sort of overthinking little things here and there. Yeah. He's going to sell this out too.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Well, take the 5 up in the corner. Sitting, or stay in the side, I guess. Yep. Just bump off that 8.
Oh, it's very confident. Switching lefty.
Yeah, the ambidextrous shot. Better cue ball control?
That's
Yes.
the wrong side on the 9, though. On the 8.
Yeah. You just let it fly here with a bunch of right, or...
Probably.
Yeah.
And just go somehow to the right side of the table.
Mm-hmm. Like this?
Yep. And there it is.
Yeah, so 8-4.
Jed is on the hill.
Well, the winter break format, Joe still has a chance to come back here, but Chad's momentum is very strong, so how do you break that?
Yeah, I'm surprised that, well, for Chad, I mean, he's always in the lead, but for Joe, I'm very surprised that he didn't take a player break yet. Now I would say it's almost too late. Never say never, of course, but 8-4 down,
Mm-hmm.
you feel down, your opponent runs. Scratching myself a few times, so, but definitely Joe is able to come back. He has the quality. It's a bit of luck. There's the 6 down for Chad.
Yeah, so the first non-dry break in a minute, and that 2-9 is definitely playable, so I gotta be careful here. Doesn't have an opener on the 1. He might be able to thin it, but...
If he can see it, I predict he's calling the 9, and he just did.
I see. Yep, cue ball. Might see a cue ball carom here.
Oh, that's close. Oh, and gets lucky.
Oh,
That's brutal.
yikes.
And then you sit 4A down in your chair. You see the cue ball traveling towards the 9. Hope to not have him make the 9, and then at the same time he doesn't make it. You breathe, and then you see yourself snookered. That's brutal. Good hit.
Will he get any love? A little bit, not a ton.
Yeah.
Cue ball very likely bumps the 7. He's going to come up pretty close to the 2.
Mm. Miscued, but didn't foul. You wanted to actually draw the ball back a little bit, and miscued to just stop it where it is.
Okay.
All right. Oh, look at that.
Never mind. This is
is
absolutely brutal. God. I mean, obviously the kick to the top rail, but even then, you really want to hit this 2 rails.
Yeah.
Ideally, because then you can
Definitely.
kind of break the 5-7 out. But he may just be focusing on making the contact for the pot here, which he's
he's going
not
one
going to
rail.
get.
At least you can say you didn't open it up. So
Unless he goes for the 3-7-9 combo here, which I think he's looking at. You make the 3, and you call the 7-9.
oh no, he's playing the cue ball into the 9.
Oh.
It will just pass the 7. Oh
Nah.
no.
Nah, I think he went for the 7, but okay.
Well, anyways, made a ball. Still
Yeah,
on the table.
made the ball. 4's in the middle. He's going to go side pocket here. This one, he can actually kind of fade what he did earlier when he scratched. Yeah, this is pretty good.
Yeah, that's too fast though.
Yeah, way too fast. Oh, you know what I like here? The bottom draw thin off the 5 and bring the
wow,
cue.
yes.
Yes, I love this shot, dude. This shot is so sick, and I think he's going for it. Yeah, if you can just hard draw off of the corner of this 5. No. A little too much gusto. Need a little bit more of a slip fade off of the 5, but now he's left the combo.
Oh wow.
So, the tables have turned so quickly in this rack.
And you want to hit this with a little bit of speed.
Oh yeah,
Because
because
if
you don't
if
want
you're
that
ma-
9 to.
yes. Mhm.
Yeah,
Because-
the kiss of death would be for this to just barely get there, and they
Yeah.
both like
Or rattles in the pocket and like
they
leaving
just
him
marry up together.
just a medium speed. Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
All right, so Joe escaping an early death, closing the gap 8-5 with his break.
Oh.
So still plenty of game left. That's what you have to go in with the mentality if you're Joe. All right, Joe Towne breaking off rack number 14. His breaks have been pretty strong. Makes the 7 and the 3. Got my dad in the chat now. What's up, Dad? Yeah, so Joe trying to mount a little bit of a comeback here. Chad is sitting on the hill. Really good stop shot. Did he leave enough angle to break out the 8-4? My inclination is no, but what are your thoughts?
Well, with this shot, I also consider what's the score line. Do I want to get this wrist to punch it over and try to get kind of lucky to open it up? I don't exactly know what's happening on the table. Or do I play it safe and try to play it safe after? Maybe the 4 goes on the bottom left. Looks like it. I think otherwise he wouldn't have played it this way. Or if it doesn't go, you can freeze him behind the 8. Yeah.
Yeah, nice job. Pretty good containing here. Chad does have the kick. This kick a lot closer.
And that's a must-have hit. Otherwise, you're selling out the combo. Oh, wow.
And of all the kicks that he needed to make contact with to
Yeah.
make over the course of this game, that was the one. Spin this between the 8-9. Much gusto.
Might end up behind the 9.
Yeah.
Oh, unlucky. Wow.
Uh-huh. Well, I know what I like here.
Yeah, the way he feels, I guess you need to go top left to let your stroke out and not like try to hold it for the side. That's what I feel.
I mean, I was thinking about playing safe to the 6 to the top rail and kind of try to draw the cue ball back to the short rail. But, I mean, I feel like Chad is much more of an offensive player.
And he's up 8-5, and he knows that. So
yeah. Hit it pretty sweet inside. But now he is going away from the 9 here.
Round and round around the table. So playing it this way, probably stun left, but then you might end up on the right side of the 9. So your speed needs to be on point. Or forward with a ton of right spin, which makes the ball much more missable.
Oh, no way. Well, that is the gift that Joe definitely needed, so.
All right. 8-6, here we go.
8-6, here we go. We've only had one prediction in the chat early on. The score was going to be 9-6, so that's still in play here. Yeah, the biggest thing for Joe is just to, let yourself know that you're still very much in this game.
Alex saying tough in the chat, definitely.
Yeah, that was such a hard position to get back onto the 9. He just didn't put enough left on that cue ball, and it just somehow took the exact line into the pocket. Because if he would have hit just to the right of the pocket, 2 rails, 3 rails back around, he would have had at least some sort of look on the 9. Might not have been perfect, but here we go. This is going to come up above the side pocket. One's going to park itself in the top left corner. So this spread is looking pretty good.
Does he have a good angle to go? He wants to go center table or bottom half of the table. Does he have the angle to do that?
I don't mind sort of drawing this hard down middle table and taking the 2 on the side. Yeah, like this. He's gonna. Oof.
Yeah.
No.
That's what I mean.
Was that your fear?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hitting it too thick and not enough punch. So, yeah. 3 is completely blocking that. I think I look at the kick, call the 9 in the lower left. Just for insurance, I mean, look, let's see this angle. Put it right on this. 2 ball kind of heads towards the thin part of the 9. At the same time, the worst case would be that the 9 just kind of rim rocks the corner and sits. So, yeah, this is tough.
And we definitely want to see 2 more racks. So.
Oh yeah, we want to see this hill.
So I guess we and also the chat hoping for a good outcome in this case for Joe. It's tough. Your opponent is on the hill. You have to hit this ball. Otherwise, you most likely lose the whole match.
Yeah, because I mean, the 4 to the 5 is sort of the quote trickiest shot, but even then, it's not super difficult to get that line. And this is going to be brutal.
It's like 5, 6, maybe even 7 scratches so far in this match for him.
Yeah. Yeah, the cue ball's definitely got a magnet towards the pocket for him this match.
Chad is looking for another combo. But I feel like this layout, there is no combo at this point. You need to round out the table, think about 1 to 2 balls ahead. Balls are kind of open. 4 to 5, as you said, will be the tricky part of this rack. Didn't want to hit this one.
Yeah, I think he's okay. This angle's a little weird. You might have to just run this forward.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Which gives him a kind of an
he's
angle
actually going to
after.
run bottom.
Stuns it out.
Okay, to come across.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he just needs to land below the 8, and he should be good. Maybe like a touch of top left here.
Uh-oh, this might be
too hard.
much. Yep.
Yeah, it was a tough window. I mean, he wanted to. He threw enough angle on it, but unfortunately,
Well, I know one person outside who's not saying unfortunately.
yeah. Joe's like, yes, a little,
Yep.
little fist pump on the side. That
No
is
rail.
a no
Yep.
rail hit.
Mm-hmm.
Calls his own foul like a gentleman.
Yeah, Chad is a good sportsman.
Yep.
I've never seen him like do anything funky, weird, not calling himself on a foul. He's a fair pool player.
Okay, so Joe, capitalization here. Question in the chat, what's in the middle? Feel free to DM either of these players. If you want to know the amount there.
Nice.
Yeah,
Stun.
really good stun.
And this one, don't overdo it. Don't draw, stun it out. A bit of tip above center, nice speed, and you're perfect. Yeah, that's it was too hard.
Back cut. Not always a gimme.
Don't scratch in the side.
Handle it nice.
Nicely.
Okay, closing the gap.
8-7. Nail biter. If I would have nails,
Closer
I would
and
bite them now.
closer to the hill. Rack number 16. Joe Towne set to break off here.
Again, not checking his own rack, trusting his racking skills.
Yeah, I don't trust my racking skills, so I'm always like leaning over. I'm like, all right, I gotta make sure that these 4 are tight here. And the thing with these aux tables too is that we use the magic rack so often that when you do use the hand rack, it can be a little funky. So you really do have to kind of double check. But Joe's been snapping these off pretty nicely.
Yeah. Perfect cue ball.
Yeah, and he left just enough of that 1 to go in the bottom left corner.
Mm-hmm. But then your position is tough. The way you play it with the speed you need, you might hit the 9 ball on the way back. And if you pass the 9 ball to the right, which is unlikely, I guess, but maybe possible, then you go long rail to the right side and might end up behind the 6 ball.
Yeah, this is a very tricky positional play here. Yeah, if Joe can get to the hill, this would be a pretty good comeback. He was down 5-1 at one point, so he's definitely made up some ground here.
I would enjoy if they make the rule 2 clear racks. This would be fun.
Opts for the safe. Doesn't quite
Nope.
get there.
No.
So he left the cut. I mean, I guess luckily for him, the 2 is still a little weird.
But a 2, I guess, 2 goes top right though.
It does, yeah. So maybe Chad's trying to find the window between the 4-9. Or no, he's just going to draw out.
Between 8-9 and center table. Oh, wow. What was that?
1-9 combo? No, just kidding. Just let it fly. We were talking about the 4Bs tournament and how a lot of people just go for the combo.
Mhm.
And I'm just like, when you see a shot like this, like, yeah, just let it rip, dude.
I definitely lost some games like that. Where it's like, no, they don't have a shot, and all of a sudden the 9 is in the ball, in the pocket.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, handled it pretty nice. Gonna have to accept the back cut here on the 2. Cue ball tracks. Yeah, he might actually get a pretty decent leave on the 3, too. Cue ball should come middle table, leaving the 3 in the upper left corner. Needs to hit this with straight top.
Is he aiming low?
Yeah, he is. I think he's worried about that scratch in the corner.
Oh, wow.
Get out.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's decent. Do we see what angle he has in the other view? No. Wondering if he naturally goes to the 4 or needs to hit the long rail just before the middle center pocket.
Friendly
And
bump.
Yep, friendly bump. Yeah, should have enough. Stun with a tip, 2 tips of right. Hit the long rail just before the side pocket and just float it up there. Nice and smooth. Too hard.
Yeah. Especially because that bottom just zipped off of that long rail. Now he's in predicament. Ugh, and he can't even barely see the 5 on the left side of the 6 either, so he is going to have to kick. And ideally, he goes 2 rails into this.
Yep, I agree.
And then the 5 just comes down below the 9, but woof. This is...
As long as you stop the cue ball where the 5 ball is right now, a lot of good things can happen. If you hit it from the second rail.
Yeah. Needs about medium speed here. Hits it too hard, the cue ball will go flying. Yeah, yeah, it's a little too hard. Leaves the 5 in the lower left. All right, so opportunity to for Chad here. Seal the deal.
I feel the 8 is kind of a big ball to get onto the 6. You need to be very precise or accept a very uncomfortable 6 ball. Just like this. That's makeable but not easy.
I think lucky for him, this cue ball go 2 rails and kind of land in a similar spot.
Oh, he's banking it. Wow. That's smart though.
Two-way.
He knew when he misses this ball.
Not only would he have good shape on the 8, but
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
As long as you bank it short to hit the short rail first.
Which he did.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, because if it goes long rail first, it has the look.
And this is definitely experience. not everybody would see this shot, this two-way. Now, must have. Needs to hit this ball. Needs to stop this at the rail, on the rail.
Nope.
All right, this could be the last 3 balls we see tonight.
Yeah, really friendly bump there too. Has the 8 in the side pocket. For the win, Chad Galera. Victory over Joe Towne here. 9-7.
9-7, close one.
Yeah.
Good comeback from Joe.
Yeah, thank you all for joining us this evening. This is a really good... It's a really good match. Yeah, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the bell as well to be notified when we go live. Thank you for joining me in the booth tonight, Chris.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a really good
Anytime.
one. Having a match coming up next week will be Nico Butt versus Saxon Jung. So tune in for that one. We'll be back next week. Thanks.
Have a good night, all.